Ew.
All right, who wants to start this shit off? Let's go.
Ooh. Let's talk about it, man.
Let's talk about
Man,
it.
you know what?
Start it off.
It's been a minute since I've actually chopped it up with you, man. So I wanted to just start it off, man. Just, you know, where are you at in your journey when it's coming to this, man? When it's coming to this podcasting and you know, where do you feel you're at? Because I heard you say something in the car. I just want you to.
What'd you hear me say in the car?
That when you were talking about TikTok, how you were just like done with it after you got to
A certain plateau.
Yeah, a certain plateau, and you were just
Yeah. So where I'm at in my journey with, I wouldn't say podcasting. I think it's just with life in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're, you know, if as you know, a lot of my life story, Rico.
Yeah,
Matt
I'm still
knows
figuring
a
it out.
lot of my
Yeah,
life
I
story.
know what's going on too.
We all know each other,
Yeah,
a lot of each
exactly.
other's
Yeah,
life
yeah,
story.
yeah.
Like we know our journeys over here,
Yeah.
dog. So, you know, for me, I got sober, right? I hit rock bottom. We're not going to talk about right now all the jail shit, all the hood
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coming out of that, you know, I needed a reason to live. And, you know, I was desperate for meaning. I was hungry for purpose. And I didn't have shit. Bro, I just had an addiction and a criminal record. So I was like,
It's a sick
fuck.
combo. It's a sick combo right there.
You know, shit. Yeah, we need to make a show on that, right?
We're gonna talk about that for sure.
Fuck. Yeah, so coming out of that, I decided to get sober. This was 6 years ago. And, you know, obviously that was ups and downs in the beginning and a lot of relapses, but eventually the ship steadied, right? And I caught a groove. I caught a wave. And, but before then, I didn't think that my life mattered, that my story mattered. And I thought that, you know, I mean, I've shared this a million times now.
Yeah.
We're doing
Yeah.
it again, right?
yeah.
You know, and I thought, okay, I can just end my life, right? But out of that moment, I had a moment with God. I cried out to God. I felt the love of God, all that spiritual stuff. I had something that saved my life. And from that place came me doing interviews, YouTube, podcasting, TikTok, social media. But all those mediums were just that. They're mediums to show the work that I was doing, that me and my brothers were doing, me, Ralph, and Roger. And when I told you in the car that I've moved past that, you know, in a deeper way, I feel like when I started sharing other people's stories and telling them like, hey, your story matters.
Yes.
That me telling somebody else that echoed back to me. And 6 years after that, now I'm finally in a place where like, you know what, my story matters too. Let me put it out there.
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
let me see what I can do within myself. You know, one of the things of We Are All One Story, what me, Ralph, and Roger did together, we were very big on people pursuing their dreams, whatever those dreams are. And I sat down with myself and I was like, what are my dreams? What do I really want to do? A part of that is always going to be storytelling, sharing my story. Another part of that is my writing, right? So I'm back in school for writing, creative writing, poetry.
Good.
Flowery shit.
That's gonna get the money.
Let me
though,
find
man.
out,
Fuck all
man.
that.
Let me find out.
Let me say never do nothing positive. I was good. It was good. Like, come on, bro. It's all
Writing
good.
poems and shit, man. Let me fucking find out, man. I swear to God.
I was reading the poem before I got here. I was editing the poem. I was looking at it.
Ned Flanders.
And you
Oh,
know
man.
what? And you know what? I was thinking about that because writing poetry is very soft, right?
Yeah, that's damn near rap though. It's low key rap, low
Nah, it
key.
is.
Right,
Without a
right.
beat.
But it depends what energy you want to move through.
Yeah,
you know
true,
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if
that
I
is.
want to sit down and be angry and move some angry shit,
Just-
that feels masculine, right?
I'm sad
I
today.
guess.
I'm sad today. Yeah,
But
yeah,
writing down
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
I feel
you know, the
feelings.
sun, my feelings. I'm like, what am I doing here?
Saw a ray of sun. It twinkled in my eye.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, but you know, that's where I'm at. And I feel that I would never be able to sit down and write poetry or attempt to write poetry if I didn't have my experiences to prop up at least, you know, like what our belief of what a man is.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Like,
you literally, yeah.
I already went through that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And none of that shit matters. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
So
a
I
good
wanted
summary.
to dig a little deeper into your sobriety journey, because I've also seen both sides, and to see you now, like who you are now, it's totally different from who you were before. When
Not totally different.
yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. But I just wanted to know, like, how has that been, like, just changing, because it's a huge change. You have to change everything that you used to do before. So I seen that you found things like that in your idle time, where, like you said, you're going to school, you're writing. Do you think that stuff like helps you with your sobriety? Because you said you fell off a couple times
In the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. So
Relapse is a part of
That's
recovery.
normal. That's literally
Yes,
normal.
yes.
Yeah.
So like, how did that start? Like, talk about the times you fell off, and when you came to that moment where it's just like, you know what, this is it, and I'm gonna stick to it.
Well, let's not make this podcast all about me.
We're not.
Oh, yeah,
We're
no,
not.
yeah, we're ping pong.
I
We
mean,
We got 3 hours. We got 3 hours. We're waiting on Suge's call.
Yeah, no, it's gonna come around the circle. It's gonna come right around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about
yeah,
it
it's
too.
gonna come
I
right around.
haven't talked to you in a minute,
Yeah,
so
so,
like
yeah,
these
you
are
guys-
some
you guys
things
need
that
this,
I've
yeah.
always like just wanted to chop it up with you about, because I mean, I'm still like I still drink, and
I'm still
I just
fighting to this day, too,
yeah.
with that
So
shit. Yeah, I'm
that's
still
that's a
fighting with
demon
that.
that I'm fighting.
I smell it on you right now.
This is crazy.
Smell it on you right now, dog. Let's keep it 100.
Oh my gosh,
Get in, smell it on you, man.
damn, that's how you know I went hard yesterday.
Yeah,
I didn't even drink today.
Yeah, no,
Sweating that liquor out, boy. He's like looking for answers right now. He's looking for answers.
He's like, how do you
He's
do
looking
it?
for answers.
How do you do it? Let me know.
He came here looking for
Yeah,
answers.
let
He's
me
like,
know.
Jose,
Tell me what the
please.
Tell me what the cheat code is,
Yeah,
bro.
let me know.
If I gotta start writing poems and shit,
better get you a notepad. Yeah, get you a notepad and a pen.
Damn.
Okay, shit. What's the cheat code? There is no cheat code, dog. It's a lot of
very true.
fucking days feeling like shit.
Day by day is a real thing
Bro,
too,
you
right?
got to face days sober. Like, just put your big boy pants on, like Daddy Kobe said.
Yeah.
Put
yeah.
your big boy
Rest in
pants
peace.
on and get to it, right? But I just pumped myself up right now. Forget all the tough talk. This is what happens when I'm back in the city.
Look at him. He's turning back from Ned Flanders.
I might relapse tonight.
Stay tuned, episode 2. You gonna find out. You gonna find out.
But yeah, bro, it's being sober. It takes a lot of work, but there's a softness that you need to acquire, because you can't stay. I don't think you can stay sober by, closed fist, muscle it through, right? And I think eventually that's built to break. So there's an acceptance of who you are in relation to whatever substance you use, right? If you're an alcoholic, if you're a drug addict, whatever that may be, there's an acceptance to that lets you view it in a different way, where it's not necessarily your identity. It's not in you. This is just an issue you have. Mm-hmm. You accept that. Like, we all know we're
Very
fucked
true.
up.
Yeah.
You just
Very
accept
true.
that, right? And then you do make a decision, an initial really big decision that, hey, I don't want to drink anymore.
Mm.
But like in that decision, what that journey looks like unfolding, I don't know, right? Because, one of the things that I'll never forget, somebody said in a AA meeting I went to, and he said it, the way he said it just resonated with me. He said, hey, you don't have to live like this anymore if you don't want to.
It's a choice.
Why that's powerful is because that gives me my free will back.
Power.
Like, hey, I don't got to live like this anymore if I don't want to.
Well, they say whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. So
You take your free will back. But you do that, I mean, I do it the spiritual way, right? I do that hand in hand with God. So it's not like, and that doesn't work for some people. I've seen that. Like, they want the more cerebral, this is why, do this, these are the steps you can take. And you can be sober that way too. I think when you're an emotional person and you're a feeler and you have a natural inclination to like spirituality in general, religion, whatever that may be, I do think, you know, going about it with God makes it
Oh,
doable.
1,000%, bro.
Makes
Literally.
it doable.
And I can add this in. Do you think self-love, like self-love has something like, you have to like love yourself again? Like, cause I feel like, well, this is my personal experience. Like when I was going through this shit, like I feel like I didn't like myself when I was like doing all this shit. Like I had like a dark past and like still fighting with drugs till this day. But like I didn't like love myself at the time. And then I had to find like self-love. Like, bro, why are you doing this to yourself? Like you said that you have a choice. And like why are you doing this to yourself? That's what I like. I like finding like a different like a love for myself because I felt like I kept just hurting myself and others around me. But like I think like self-love had like a lot to do with it, like with my experience for sure. So I don't know.
I mean, you know, it's crazy because I believe like, you know, mine is a little bit different. It's more
for sure.
like I would say like through this past couple years, I've been, you know, learning a lot about myself and what is actually like bothering me and hurting me. And man, I had to forgive my dad. There's a lot of things that I had to go through to get to where I'm at this point where I want to change. And me abusing alcohol, I think it's more like me just running from accountability that now you know what's going on. It's up to you to change it, you know, instead of, you know, just hiding. A lot of people hide behind these problems that they have, you know, but once you find out what it is that's killing that little kid in you, you know, you need to change it. It's up to you to change it now. You know what it is that's hurting you. And I mean, I was talking to one of my really good friends, and she's actually a psychologist, and she came at me and told me, she was just like, one thing you need to do is forgive your father. You hold on to that a lot. And once I had, you know, once I became a father, like I realized like, you know what, that was a lot of pain that I was holding on to, but I was also using it as an excuse. I was weaponizing my trauma.
Yeah, facts.
You know, and that's something that I'm still like, I'm kind of like used to it now, but I know what's going on. So I'm still weaponizing it.
But you're recognizing it. You're recognizing, but recognizing it at the same time.
But that's why I have this inner battle with myself where it's just like, all right, bro, like, you know what it is.
Yeah, when are you gonna stop?
Yeah,
whatever the case. Yeah, when's this gonna?
So it's like,
but I think you calling it out, that's healthy. That's healthy as fuck. Like you denying it is weak. Like you calling it out, at least to yourself, that's doing something.
I mean, there's sure multiple factors that come with, you know, why it is that I do what I do, or, you know, why I run from the accountability part.
Yeah.
First of all, just taking accountability in the
man, that shit's hard as fuck.
In the first degree, bro. Like that was really tough for me.
That shit's hard, bro.
You know, especially like growing up.
Just making excuses. Yeah, no, we can make excuses for anything.
Man,
we thought that was normal. I thought that was normal. I thought that was really normal, bro. Just to lie and make excuses. Like, nigga, I thought that was like the thing to do.
You want to know why, man? I look back at it, man. I look the way we were raised, man. And I was raised by, I mean, I love my mother.
Strong
woman. I love you, but she was also a strong, bitter woman. So.
Yeah, that comes with it. Comes with the territory.
So,
comes with the territory.
Us not being raised around men and nothing but women.
And the streets, though, them niggas is hurt, too, so they didn't have the answers either.
But they didn't have dads either.
Yeah, so we're all just attitudes.
We're all just teaching we're all just teaching each other the bullshit.
Yeah, we don't even know shit either, for real.
That's not going to get us anywhere, but that's all we know. So we're teaching the next generation what we think we know, because we learned from the homie that didn't have his dad either.
Yep.
You know, so... But once we figure that out, this is what I'm talking about weaponizing your trauma. Once we figure it out, it's just like, all right, now it's a time to change it. Yeah. Like, now when I talk to the younger homies, I'll be like, man, I don't even want them to be off.
Don't bring no shit over here. Don't do none of that. Don't even, just come hang out. You don't even got to do none of that, bro.
If you want to do music,
come hang out.
We got a spot where you could do music. I just don't want you gangbanging here, bro. Like, don't bring no guns.
Politics.
None of that, man. Just come in here.
Just safe space.
Come on. But yeah, the different ways we are handling it, and the way you handled yours, like that's why I wanted to ask you, you know, like how did you deal with it?
I mean, and, you just said it out loud.
No,
you said out loud. I forgave my dad.
Yeah,
I still don't talk to him often.
Okay,
right?
Oh, that's good.
Same,
but I don't blame him deep down for anything anymore.
Yeah.
I've never told anyone I blame my dad for the, but I knew deep down.
You feel it, like,
yeah.
you still feel it in
Right?
the,
Yeah.
you feel that shit, like,
Oh,
you
man.
can feel it, you feel that
you
shit.
feel
like,
it, right?
Yeah,
You feel it, like you don't word it. You don't word it out.
It's just a feeling, like,
It's just
mother,
like, it's his fault.
Man.
It's so easy. It's so easy to do that.
But
Yeah.
that's also
Yeah.
a kid, though. That's also in the mind of a kid.
Right,
right?
that's a hurt kid. That's that hurt kid in
Essentially,
there.
you
It's that hurt
grow
kid in
up
there.
and you see that we all got to figure it out.
Yeah.
My dad has his own story. He's living his life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my mom has her own story. She's in Wilmington living in a SRO right now, right? Like, life isn't all peaches.
Yeah.
But how do I move forward with that, right? With that, with the
With
trauma.
that on your back, and just
and not
keeping-
weaponize it against myself or the people I love who are close to me.
Yes, because it definitely affects your relationships with, period, like your friends and, with women. That it definitely, like, affects.
all relationships, friendships and relationships with, literally both ways.